So, do you want to start off by introducing who you are?
Yeah, my name is Jonathan Gonzalez. I'm an advisor here in Northwest Vista. I also am an instructor as well for the EDUC 1300 class.
So, what do you think about the culture around here on campus?
I think the overall culture is very welcoming. There's a lot of activity, a lot of people coming through. There's a lot of different subsects of groups, I guess, that kind of start to accumulate in different areas. I guess one of the examples would be like in our cafeteria. There's a lot of students who play a lot of card games, a lot of games.
Yeah, I see that a lot.
Yeah. So that's one of the groups there. Another time, like you'll see other students outside, like in groups together, and sometimes they like have like Bible studies, and different organizations will kind of have groupings. You go to the gym and you have like the gym rats. You have like, the people at the gym all the time, every day.
That's me right there.
You don't know if they go to class or not, but they're always in the gym. So there's always a bunch of different areas of students that where they start to like congregate together.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. And aside from that, do you think that their behavior outside the class will affect them inside the class if they were to go and learn?
Well, it depends. There's going to be some positives and some negatives as well. Some of the positive things is that if they have like classes together, then they can kind of work together, develop a relationship within their classroom, so that they can get help or get assistance together, or they can work together to figure out an issue. It could also be bad because at the same time, if you're with your friends, you let time get away from you. You all of a sudden, you're 15, 20 minutes late to class, or you miss class. That could affect you as well, because if you're stuck, if you're playing games and you're in the middle of a game and you don't really want to leave, it just makes it that much harder for you to actually go to class to get to what you need to be done. So.
All right, and which groups really stand out to you the most?
Because I'm here in CCC for our office building, the group that stands out the most is the group that tends to be here in the CCC playing games, and just kind of always being here together. They stand out the most because it's traditionally have been that way. Even at other campuses, they always have like a group of students playing, but it's just they haven't really had a designated spot for them to play. So they kind of just group together and anywhere they can get like the biggest tables and get the biggest group going. So I would say for that group, it'd probably be the gaming group that's inside the CCC.
Okay, and you said that you're a teacher. Are there any certain students in your classes that stand out to you the most?
Yeah, well, each of the students has their own different perspective. It's like different areas of focus. So you have some students who are more outspoken, some students who are more engaged in clubs, some students who are just coming to get their classes done and having to leave. So there is a difference you can tell between the students who come to campus and stay on campus and participate in different events and different on-campus activities, rather than the student that just comes, takes their class, and leaves to go to work for 40 hours. The focus is a little bit different for each one, but as long as they continue to want to be going towards to meet their requirements and do what they need to do, it's positive. But you can definitely tell the difference between the two types of students for that.
All right. Well, thank you. That's all I want to ask.
All right.
Thanks. Thanks for taking the time to do this interview.
No problem. You have a good day.
You too.